Hello. I have a few people that just messaged me that said they're coming. They'll be popping on any moment now. Is that good? Can you see? Yeah, cool. Maybe some tunes in the background while we wait for a few people to join. There she is. Hi. Hello, Megan. You guys can't smell it, but I just essential oiled myself for you, for me. Hello, hi Lynn. Okay, so I did post a playlist. If you want to play your playlist along at home, it's in the story right before this other story. It's 35 minutes, movement and journaling, naming. But you don't need it. You could also just listen to my computer. I don't know if the sound is that great. Can you hear my computer at all? Give me a little thumbs up if you can hear this music. Yes, got it. Cool. Okay. So all that you'll need for practice today is a space to move. That's sweet. And a journal. And I will be posting, I don't know how exactly I'll do this, but I have a handout that I'm going to be reading from. And if you're interested in me sending you that handout, I'm more than happy to do that. Okay. So without further ado, thanks, Lynn. Let's go ahead and get started. So if you're working with the playlist at home, you'll want to hit play at the same time I do. So go ahead and hit play now. Okay, so I have been prepping my Cal Poly course today, and that is like a huge anxiety-inducing experience for me. I'm trying to figure out so many new things at once. And so I wanted to just give us an opportunity to get out of grid lines and angles and boxes and come into a more circular, flowing, sensing, feeling place. So start in Sukhasana, legs crossed. Go ahead and close your eyes. And maybe take a few deep breaths, allowing more of yourself to arrive into this moment. Inviting all of the parts of you to be here now. Maybe offering up an intention for this practice of movement and journaling. So from here, we'll just start circling the head. Drop your left ear towards your left shoulder, chin to chest. Right ear towards your right shoulder, and like you're tracing a rainbow, reach up and over top. And as you move in this way, let it feel good. So often we go looking for pain and we often find it, but if we can look for the pleasure where it feels good, maybe we will find that as well. And then take your circles the other direction, dropping right ear towards right shoulder, chin to chest, left ear, left shoulder, and then think of reaching up and over top, not really dropping the head back. One more circle. Good, and then let the head rest right in center and start to take those circles into your shoulders, reaching them up, back, down, and around. So unwinding tension, stress, letting it fall away. And then start to take the elbows up, back, down, and around. And there's a little rock and sway in your whole body here. Almost like there's wind lifting your elbows really nice and light. Good, and now big circle with the left arm. Still feeling this rocking motion, almost like you're in water. You're just floating down a river. And then switch, circle right, Good, and just a few times, maybe circling both arms. Letting yourself take up space, letting the elbows bend and be soft. Good, and now we'll start to take that into our heart, into our torso, circling forward to the left, back, and to the right. So pelvis is heavy, but you have a lot of freedom of movement in the waist, in the ribs, around the front, sides, and back of your heart. Just let the arms, the head, the hair do whatever it wants. Good. Switch the cross of your legs and switch the circle. So we're going forward to the right, back, and to the left. And finish that circle. And now we'll come onto all fours, onto hands and knees. And just take a few rounds of cow and cat on the inhale. Arch your spine. Feel your heart lift. The shoulders slide back towards your hips. As you exhale, round your spine and push the floor away. Make lots of space in your upper back. Inhale. Slide the heart forward, shoulders back. Arch the spine. Exhale, round. One more like this, finding spinal extension and spinal flexion. Good, now start to roll the barrel of your torso. Ribs go right, dip the heart low, ribs go left, and then round your back, reaching back of heart up to the sky. And then take your torso circles the other direction. Feel that weight shift through your hands. Good, and maybe walk the hands forward a bit, circle the hips. So don't think about this too much. Just let your hips take you on a journey. A little circle. And then circle your hips the other direction. Let yourself breathe however feels good. You can let out a sigh. No one's watching you. Good. And then from here, go ahead and narrow your hands to shoulders distance apart. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips and stretch the hips up and back as you press your hands down and forward. Take a nice big breath. Exhale, sigh it out the mouth. One more, feel your hands, your feet connected to the earth. Big inhale. Exhale, sigh it out the mouth. Good, inhale, right leg, watch your kitchen table up to the sky. And then draw the knee into the chest, bring the foot forward. Good, inhale, draw your heart forward and wrap the shoulders back. As you exhale, straighten and fold over your right leg. Inhale, glide the heart, the hips forward. Exhale, glide the hips, the heart back. Inhale. Exhale. And from here, step back, plank pose, lower to your belly. Good, inhale right through center, spread the collarbones. Exhale, lower, tuck your toes, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Mindful of your kitchen table, inhale your left foot high. Exhale, bring the foot forward to meet your hands. Inhale, draw your heart forward, pull the shoulders back. As you exhale, straighten and fold over your left leg. Inhale, glide the heart, the hips forward, and then feel the hips, the heart glide back as you fold. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Step your left foot back, come all the way to the belly. Inhale, cobra pose, wrap the shoulders back, spread your collarbones. This time engage hamstrings and glutes. Stretch the front of your pelvis and lower down. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a nice full cycle of breath here. Again, inhale, right leg up. Bring the foot forward to meet your hands. Widen your left hand a little bit, make more space. Inhale the right arm high. Exhale, reach it through to tap your left thigh or maybe towards the left knee. It's a little bit of a contraction. Inhale, let the hips swing through. It's a big arc in your spine. Exhale, reach back. Inhale. Exhale. Good. This time, pull the left knee underneath you. Right leg is on top. Side bend to your right. Big breath into your left waist and ribs like you're popping open the air vents. And then come up and over. Step back, down dog. Take a few rounds of wild cat waves between sides. So you come high on the balls of your feet, round your back, back of the heart leads, and when you can go no farther, the knees bend and the hips go whoosh, and sweep you up and back. Rise high on the balls of your feet, rock forward, bend the knees. One more. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring the foot forward. Good, so widen your left foot to the left a bit, take your right hand to the right a bit, and then inhale your left arm. So it's a big arc, open, and as you exhale, glide the arm through. Maybe it taps your knee, or you reach back even farther. Inhale, open. The hips can dip here. Exhale, reach through. A little bit of abdominal contraction. Inhale, open, make space. Exhale, short up. Good, open. Pull the right leg underneath you. Rotate to your left. Yes, it's a nice hip stretch. Reach the right arm up and side bend. Ooh. Big breath into the outer hip. Open up through the ribs like you're popping open air vents. Take another big breath. And then we come up and over. Step back, down dog. 3 wild cat waves. Imagine that energy like quicksilver moving through your spine and then sweeping back. Good. From here, step your right foot up and lift your left leg and just play with a little bit of balancing. Maybe that balancing is on the ball of the foot. Maybe that balancing is getting a little air time. Maybe that balancing is exploring handstand. And just switch your feet, take a breath in, down dog. And step your left foot forward. Again, the balance can be here and you just lift the heel. Or maybe you're getting a little air under the left foot. Hey, sorry about that. My mom was calling me. So cute. So we're just practicing handstand on the left side now. Exploring just a little bit of weight balance. Or a little bit of air time. Once you've had enough of that play, step back, down dog. And then step your right foot forward, rotate towards the camera, legs are wide. I don't know, I guess you don't have to be towards the camera. Hi, Leslie's mom, that's cute. Turn your toes out slightly, your heels in slightly. And come into a goddess pose, grounding the energy after doing some of the handstand work. Hands to thighs. Take a nice big breath. Fill up and then let it go. So this song is all about letting something go. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist left. So we have choices about how we respond. Not necessarily how we feel, but how we respond. So we're continuing side to side. And in a moment, we'll start to pick up the rhythm. Let yourself be lost in this rhythm. So stay with that on your own. Now when you're ready, if you like, you can start to fling the arms. You're just shifting your weight side to side, strongly rooted through your legs, securing navel to spine. It's like an anchor. So our theme today is naming. Maybe there are some names that have been given to you or that you've adopted over time that are not your truth, and you're ready to let that go. You can imagine flinging them off of you, these names, these stories, these not truths. And start to shift your weight a little bit. You'll feel your heart rate pick up. Stay with it. And again, you're just sort of flinging, releasing, letting go. Stress, anxiety. You can use your mouth, your breath. Trust that whatever is coming through for you right now is exactly what's supposed to be here. Now start to bring more of your full body into this experience. There's no way to do this wrong. You know you're doing it right because it feels honest. It feels true in some way. It might even feel damn good. Stay with it. Stay with your breath. Stay with yourself. Last moments here. Notice what comes up when fatigue sets in. Stay with yourself. Stay with your truth. What is now? What is here? Bring one hand onto your heart, one hand to your belly, and just let it land. So emotions need to move. And we give them a container to move. Our bodies are our allies. They can help us feel. They can help us process. They can help us stay with ourselves moment to moment so we don't escape, we don't run away, we don't project. So thank you for doing your work and your practice. We'll do just a little bit more movement and then come into the writing. Find your way to downward facing dog. From down dog, inhale your right leg up and bring the foot forward into a half pigeon or pigeon prep. You can pat underneath the right hip if you like. Take your hands wide and start to undulate your spine, coming back into that sense of the circles, easy flow. On this next one, we'll stay in your version of a forward fold. Maybe that's on your forearms, maybe that's upright. And if this doesn't work for your body, you can always thread the needle on your back. 2 more cycles of breath. Slow your exhale. From your half pigeon or thread the needle shape, come back upright and bring the back leg around, crossing over the front. Pull against the shin, that'll help you avoid slumpasana in your spine. Get some length in your spine. Inhale your right arm up and twist to your left. So you can think of your legs as like the steady ocean floor, around which your spine can twist like the waves. Turn your belly, your ribs, your chest. Tall spine, heavy legs. Good, and then we'll reverse this going all the way to the right. Bow low. So that looks like this. Good. Bring yourself all the way upright. Pitch yourself forward, step back, down dog. Rest in down dog or take a vinyasa. Inhale your left leg up and bring your foot forward into the half pigeon, or you take thread the needle. Tense your fingertips, undulate your spine. So you're squeezing muscle to bone, and you're surrendering with each exhale breath. Stay upright, forearms, or extend your arms completely, resting forehead towards the mat. The end of your next exhale, bring yourself upright. Back leg comes all the way around, crosses over your left bent knee. Interlace the fingers and pull against the shin to get length in your spine. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, twist to the right. Heavy legs, tall spine. Turn belly, ribs, chest to the right. And just let your head remain right between your shoulders. No need to crane your neck around. Take one more cycle of breath. And then we reverse that twist. Go the other way, bow low, dipping your ear towards the ground. Bring yourself upright. Unlace your legs. Come into Tara Asana. It's like the cobbler's pose, but rather than a tight position, the feet are farther away from you, so it's more like a diamond shape. Weave your arms underneath your calves and then widen your elbows to widen your knees, so opening the angle of the hips. And then rest your forehead towards your feet. Just let yourself hang. Feel that nice stretch all the way through the paraspinals. Stay here for about 3 more breaths. And really start to feel the downshift of your energy. It's like you're just siphoning out tension, stress, worry, and then something else settles, something else remains. Something that's probably a little more true. At the end of your next exhale, bring yourself upright. And then come into comfortable position, grabbing your journals. So I'm going to grab something to sit on. Maybe you want to do the same. Okay, so if you would, just type in one word that describes how you're feeling now after moving your body. So one word right now, how you feel after moving your body, especially if you've been sitting a lot today. I feel the contrast. I feel a little more electric, a little less numb. Release, yes. It's the word of the day. Flowing, good. Yes, Amy, you're such a good flower. Free, yes. Okay. So I just want to read a little bit from, this is adapted by Susan Goldsmith Woolridge's Palm Crazy, a book that I've utilized a lot. This is exercise 10. And our names say a lot about who we are. They are one of the first ways of shaping our identity. I was supposed to be a boy. Mom thought Kevin a perfect name, so when I arrived as a girl at 12:05 p.m., the exact hour of my mother's favorite soap opera, she chose an actor's name, Leslie. I am named after a soap actor. Some names seem just right. Susan in her practical shoes, holding forth with firm opinions. Others, not so much. Imagine a German boy named Falk, as if one Falk wasn't enough. A name should be taken as an act of liberation, of celebration, of intention, writes Erica Jong in Fear of 50. A name should be a magical invocation to the muse. A name should be a blessing. Poetry and prose can be about discovering and naming ourselves, and creating a name can be like writing a poem or a story. And I was thinking especially right now, when we have this overriding sense of anxiety and uncertainty, it's just sort of this density, this gray mesh of mass, and we don't know how to untease it necessarily. But when we are able to name something, it gives it a little more clarity, which can be really empowering for us. So this naming exercise is a creativity exercise, but it's also a way of kind of taking some of our power back and giving us a little bit of clarity about what is now. Woolridge shares about her experience teaching creative writing at a juvenile hall. She asked the students or the inmates to consider what their real names might be or how they might name themselves in different situations. What is the name that truly expresses who and where you are right now? So let's do that briefly right now. I want you to give yourself a name, and you have to use a color and a feeling. So you're going to name yourself right now with a color and a feeling. Examples might be purple anxious, gold present, blue hope. So give yourself a name right now that has a color and a feeling word, and then go ahead and type it into the comments. This is a way of being able to come into the present and access your truth, how you are right now. So you're naming yourself right now, including a color and a feeling word. And go ahead and type it into the comments. Examples might be blue hope, gold present, crystal clear sparkling. Nice. Thanks, Lynn. Yellow hope. Yes. So cool. I feel purple electricity. Okay, so that's just a way of like getting clear with what is right now. I'll continue to read. Many of the kids in the juvenile hall are used to the idea of an alias. They call themselves nicknames like Pony Boy or Angel or Lavicious or Sober or Storm or Desperado. Kao, an Asian gang leader, was pleased to hear that adding an S to the end of his name created chaos, a word that seemed very close to his. Oh, these are great. Green grounded, rose free, emerald acceptance. Yes, please. I'm like seeing the full rainbow of your present moment, emotional, artistic states. It's really gorgeous. Ronnie especially felt the need for a new name. Pale, tall, blue-eyed, blonde. He was ashamed of the words white power his uncle had tattooed on his shoulder when he was only 8 years old. Ronnie was about to be released into the difficult world outside of the hall, where he's seen as an illiterate delinquent with a child, a wife, and a history. And so this is how he renamed himself. This is his poem. Let's talk about death. Yesterday my name was James. Today it's tossing helium dream. Tomorrow my name will be Gerald flying off the cliff. Dave Mustang. Inside my name is dying heart, sorrow, guilt, and a lot of hope. That's so good. I shared with you all, some of you on my other story today, a poem that I wrote from this exercise. It's the first poem in my book, Beauty Like a Rope. So I'll read that to you now, and then I'll give you kind of the structure for you to write your own naming poem. Filling the egg carton. My real name is Lucinda. Yesterday my name was Speaks with No Sound. Tomorrow my name will be Centrifuge, head pinned in a mental halo. My mother thinks my name is Prodigal Daughter, my nephew, Crazy California. In dreams, my name is Whispers in Gloaming, and though he knows my name is Lego Bianco, my lover never says it. He wades deep in my waters, cautious of the undertow. I'd like to rename every body part. Fingers, apple pickers, back, Waiapio Valley, heart, opal weed. Stomach, I made you Lucinda's urn, filled you with shaved shell and apology cards sent to no one. If today I name you that which remains and invite a child close to wipe her cheeks across my soft center, will I be the arbitrator of loneliness, one day nearer what is unnameable? Okay, so now yours. So I'm going to give you the starter lines. You'll want to write these down, and then you can go back and kind of fill them in with your lines. So the first is, my real name is, ellipses. Yesterday my name was. Tomorrow my name will be. In my dream my name was. Secretly, I know my name is. And then you can choose who this might be relevant to your experience. My husband thinks my name is. My mother thinks my name is. My son, my boss, my culture, my pet. It could even be an inanimate object. My pillow. Yeah, you can get creative with that. So I'll read them again quickly so you can make sure you have them all. My real name is. Yesterday my name was. Tomorrow my name will be. In my dream my name was. Secretly I know my name is. My husband, mother, son, boss, pet thinks my name is. So I'll give you like 5 minutes, and I want you to write from this prompt right here and use this as an opportunity to kind of get clear on what's present for you right now, what feels true for you right now. So I'll be quiet and I'll let you write. And then before we break our session, I will maybe hear a few of your lines. Okay. So I'll just give this again in case anyone lost a few of them. My real name is, yesterday my name was, tomorrow my name will be, in my dream my name was, secretly I know my name is, my husband, mother, son, whoever thinks my name is, and then however you choose to end it. So keep writing. Try listening for the opposite. Now, if you're getting way too serious, let yourself become silly. If you're getting way too silly, try a little bit more of a serious tone. I don't think that's a problem right now. Pile on name after name to see what emerges. Break rules. Surprise yourself. Your new name might be Breaker of Green Rules, surrounded by wasps. You may want more than one name for your different sides and moods, as well as names to change with the seasons. Sometimes your name may be Mint taking over, or Matins on the rose bush. Sometimes Manuela, sometimes Mary. So see if you can write for about one more minute. The dream one was, in my dream, my name was, or any kind of reference to your dream. I don't know about you guys, but my dreams have been particularly wild and reminiscent of my past. In the past few weeks, it's been crazy. I think we're in a very a liminal space psychically right now. Okay, see if you can finish that. And I wish that I could hear your poems. So if you end up, writing them and maybe reading them out loud, feel free to share and tag me. If you write something and want to post about it, feel free to tag me. You can use the hashtag Prose and Poses as well, and I'll find it that way. But maybe just scan what you wrote and pick your favorite line or favorite image and go ahead and drop that in the comment box here, just to see some of the poetry that is emerging right now. Mine is, secretly my name is lover of all broken people and pottery. I know gold fills in the empty forgotten spaces. My name is bright faith in denim and silk. So when you get a chance, you're just dropping one image, one phrase into the comment box that came through in this writing exercise. Naming as a way of getting present, and naming as a way of empowering yourself to name something. It suddenly maybe loses some of its scary charge. Anxious worker bee. Yes, me working on Cal Poly stuff today. Anxious worker bee. Missing tree. Guys, did you guys mean to rhyme together? That's so cool. Secretly, my name is Fleeting Parrot. Oh, nice, Lynn. Thank you. I want to remember all of these and put them together as one collective poem. That would be so cool. Persistent butterfly. I love all the nature imagery that's popping up. Empowered Untamed. That sounds like a beautiful name of a company. Maybe that's your future business. My sweetest loving pup thinks my name is Forever Giver of Scratches and Withholder of Bushes. Nice. I'm so happy you have a puppy, Amy. Oh, beautiful, everyone. Thank you so much for sharing your words, for moving your body, for joining me. Otherwise, I would just be singing and dancing and writing alone in my kitchen, which is cool too, but it's so much more fun to do it with you. And thank you for joining today. And if you do share your work, please tag me. I'd love to see it. And if you are able to, I'm receiving some donations for this work, so I'm not able to teach my yoga classes as frequently right now, and I'll just drop a comment where you might be able to do that at PayPal or Venmo. But I love you guys. Thanks for showing up. And my intention is to be more consistent with this offering. So like every Wednesday at this time, we have movement and writing. If you are enjoying the poetry, I encourage you to like share some poems. It's National Poetry Month. The world needs more poetry right now. Yeah, thank you everyone for showing up. It's so good to see you and to be with you. Okay, cheers. Hearts, hearts, bubble hearts.